Okay, I have a new profound concept for you. Simple business equals simple life. Mind blown, right? Simple business equals simple life. If you have a shit ton of revenue projects that are not making the money that you desire, and you're like trying to do all these different things, and you have all of this different software, and you have just so many tasks on your plate, you're almost like a hamster running on the wheel, right? Like in place, and it doesn't feel good. And so therefore you already feel like you're out of alignment because you're so exhausted and you're craving like just this simple life, right? And this isn't to say that you don't live a bougie life. Like bougie and simple can absolutely go together. We just want calmness, right? We want simplicity. We want ease, flow, fun, baby. So I want to give a shout out to Nicole Weaver that is sponsoring today's podcast episode. So we're going to get into this episode. It's going to be so good, but Nicole wanted to shout you out. She has an amazing, simple program called the Intuitive Money Mastery Membership Program. It combines the best intuition and money mindset with a solid financial strategy and prioritized planning to show you how to find the true financial fulfillment. It's all about making peace with your money, trusting yourself with financial decisions, and enjoying the journey along the way. The coaching, accountability, resources, and community in the membership give you a safe space to learn and grow as you find ways to truly enjoy your money journey. It's normally $97 a month, but she is discounting it for our amazing podcast listeners. You can use the code WAKEUP, all caps, no spaces. So that's WAKEUP to get in only for $77 a month. No contracts. Go to intuitivemoneymastery.com and enjoy and join the intuitive money movement. Just all sounds so good. Okay. So let's get into this podcast episode. Okay. Simple business equals simple life. So I want you to reverse engineer this. What type of life do you desire? At least in the season that you're in. So I have 2 young children and life looks different right now, right? So I'm having I'll give you an example. I'm having serious FOMO because the 7-figure mastermind that I'm in, they're having a 4-day retreat in Palm Springs, California right now. And so I'm living vicariously through all of their stories on Instagram, but it just didn't feel right. Emma's last day of school is tomorrow. I want to be there for her. I want to go get ice cream. It's Memorial Day weekend. I've been craving so much family time in the season of life that I'm in. I'm just genuinely enjoying simple family time. And I always have, but it's hitting differently. And it feels really, really good. So those are things that I am tapping into from a personal standpoint, right? We have trips. We're doing more family trips, right? I do a lot of business trips, which I love, but I've just been craving more family trips. So we've got some family trips on the books. So this is what I want you to think about. What does your simple life look like? What do you desire it to look like? If you could design it from scratch. I got an office space, a very small, simple office space. We're about to decorate it, and I'm really excited about it. And it's nothing overcomplicated, right? It's simple, right? We just opened a new sales funnel system that's super easy. Literally, Emma could design sales pages in this funnel system. Because other funnel systems just give me so much anxiety. So I don't even want to go in and make sales pages. That makes no sense, right? And I equally want to teach other people how they can do their own sales pages. I've enrolled a money coach to help me every single week because I'm so close to my business. It feels good to have another set of eyes that I can bounce money ideas off of, that is not emotionally attached to my business, right? So I just want you to think about your life from a simplicity standpoint, and I want you to think of your business from a simplicity standpoint. So let's talk about like the overall business model that you can mirror, because mirroring and modeling is so powerful, because then you don't have to create it from scratch. Almost like, think about making brownies from a box versus like from scratch. Do the brownies from scratch taste a little bit better? Probably, but it's much easier to create brownies from a box, right? So here is a very simple business model that you can literally duplicate for an online business, okay? I want you to go high ticket first. Why do I want you to go high ticket first? Because it's simple, it's easy. You could do high ticket, meaning like one-on-one clients, and or like a group program. I would suggest doing one-on-ones first, because a group program, the tricky part about a group program that I have seen from other business owners is if you don't have enough people to fill it, it can get a little hairy, because like typically you need a certain amount for it to, like, from a financial standpoint, make sense for the business, right? So it can actually be less pressure for you if we just start with one-on-ones. Is it a little bit more of your time? Sure. However, you can, the minute somebody says yes, you can immediately, take their payment. If there's any contracts, have them sign the contracts and onboard them immediately. As we're a group program, it's like, well, we start a month from now or 2 months from now or 3 months from now. And it can just get a little funky, right? Like, people are excited, they're ready, let's like dive in, right? So I would suggest, when you're mirroring this business model, you start with one-on-ones and you go high ticket. Now, high ticket can be any price point that feels good to you. Obviously, I want it to be worth your time. I want it to be profitable, but at the end of the day, it is so much energetic base. I want it to feel good to you. Okay. Once we go high ticket and you feel like you're hitting this like max on your time, like maybe you have, let's say 5 to 10 one-on-one clients and you meet with them every other week. That's probably like, that's a lot, right? For most people. So then we don't want to stop. We're learning so much from those high ticket clients that now we can go and create a lot of different products that are digital products at all different price points online, and then automate them, right? So then you can really be making money in your sleep. But the high ticket is really powerful because you could do that and have just like this super solid baseline of cash to then build out the lower ticket products. And these can be memberships. These can be like one-time offers, like digital goods. There's all different things that you can do. But when I see too often people like doing a $9 product or a $70 product and they're struggling to pay their bills, it's out of alignment, right? That's not going to get you to your simple life quickly. So when we can actually focus on high ticket and get so fucking good at that, and you max out your time, either we add a different high ticket that doesn't take a bunch of your time, which you can do. I've done that. Or we go back down and we go to like low ticket offers, and low ticket can still be like $500 or $1,000. There's a lot of different price points that are still low ticket, right? But they don't require your time, right? And so therefore we can really buy your time back. But a lot of these things take cash, right? We need a funnel system, right? We need an email system. Sometimes you need like to create graphics. We need ad money, right? We need to run actual ads, right? So you need to run the ads, have ad money, right? So, and if we're selling a lot of different things, sometimes there's questions and then you have to answer customer service emails. So can you see why this business model in the way that I've described it can work really, really well? You go high ticket first, you create your simple life, aka you fund your simple life, right? If you desire more, then we start building out lower ticket offers that don't require your time, and we've got the cash. We don't have the stress, right? Because you have done it in this way, and then we can keep scaling and scaling and scaling. And then typically what I have seen be very beautiful is you either increase your high ticket offer more because you don't really need it, and or you eliminate it, right? You're like, I'm going full on low ticket because I have lots of money in the bank and I can just go low ticket and I've mastered the sales system, right? So there's a lot of different options once you get to that point of the business model that you can choose what feels good to you in that moment. I mean, if nothing's broke, then you don't have to fix it. But if you want your time back and, you know, you don't want to do one-on-ones or a group or anything like that, you don't have to. I choose to still put a little bit of that in my strategic plan because I truly enjoy. Like, I had a couple one-on-one calls today and I'm just like beaming. Like, it keeps me fresh. It keeps me sharp with my skills as a coach. I'm learning different things. I'm hearing what people like, especially on one-on-one calls, people are so vulnerable with me and that makes me feel so good. But equally, I'm understanding what's in people's minds right now and solving problems for people that then I can do on a larger scale with a different product that doesn't require like me showing up at a certain time, right? So there's just lots of different ways to do this simple business model in a way that still feels good to you, but like I want you to go high ticket, then we go low ticket. Unless you have all of this money in the bank and you don't need, like you already have your simple life, that's different, right? But in order to get your simple life fast, this is how we can do it. So I'm super excited for you. If you are thinking about high ticket and you're like, oh my gosh, I would love to sell out my high ticket, I have a free event coming up in June all about selling out your dream client spots and how to attract them and what does this look like. It is a live event, virtual, and it's at the end of June and I'm super excited about it and I would love you there. And it can help you, could you imagine, let's just dream for a second. Could you imagine if you sold out all of your high ticket spots within 30 days? Like, I just want you to sit with that. Like, I'm going to just drop that mic on you and walk away. Like, I want you to feel what it feels like to sell out all of your high ticket spots in 30 days or less. What does that feel like? How much money is that a month? How much money is that a year, right? How would that create your simple life in 30 days or less? This is why focus is so important, and getting the right coach, the right mentor, right? The right accountability, the right community, the right container, right? So I want to show you how powerful this can be in a virtual event about dream clients at the end of June. And then we're going to have a challenge in the month of July to do exactly that. Fill all of your one-on-ones in 30 days or less. Because whatever you believe is true, right? It could absolutely happen. And are we going to be mad if it takes us 45 days or 50 days? Hell no, we're going to be so freaking excited, right? And this is where we get so much momentum that then you just become so unstoppable because your confidence boosts, your bank account boosts, right? Everything starts working for you because of this very simple decision to create a simple business plan, which then creates a simple life, right? Simple and bougie, okay? So that event is coming up in June. Don't miss it. It's free. It's virtual. I'm letting you know about it now so you can clear your calendar. It is for a few hours. I want you to be live. If you can't be live, you will have to pay for a replay. I'm doing that for to incentivize you to be live, and equally reward people for being live. So it's free if you're live. If not, you'll pay for the replay. And I've never done that before, and that feels really empowering because, how I can really support you is by showing up live. So I'm telling you about it now so you can clear your calendar. It's going to be on a Friday. It's free if you join live. And I'm really, really excited about it. But I want you to feel what it feels like to sell all of your one-on-ones or your high ticket, anything. It can be real estate. It can be one-on-one coaching. It can be full service, like if you do done for you social media or websites. So like this can be different things, but it's working with people in a high ticket container. And I want you to feel what it feels like to sell all of those spots out and know that it's possible. And I'm going to show you the way. Okay. Hold your hand, show you the way, encourage you every step of the way. And we're going to make it happen. we're gonna make it happen because we believe it together. All right. So look for that event and I will see you back on the show next time. Love you.